What's up, gamers? Santos here with the second episode of Let's Play on Phail Gaming. In tonight's episode, I'll be continuing our Sorcerer gameplay. Alright gamers, are you ready? Let's take a look. And we're playing Tera. This is our Tera Let's Play. I'm on my level 5 Mystic Sir Wolfsbane. There he is right there with the pipe in his mouth. We're going to continue playing where we left off. We have a couple more quests to do in this area. Actually, I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of more quests to do in this area. There's one right here. Let's do that one first.
Such a thrill.
Alright, there's my rewards.
Visitors teach us
For
much.
the Federation.
Manners are what matters.
Let's go. He's hitting that rock so hard. Look at him. Alright, we are done. Let's talk to you again.
Let's make memories together.
I bet you want to make memories. Alright. Let's see. We have to find a detector stone. And remember what I told you guys about if you didn't know where you were going to next or whatever. Click on it like that and it'll come up in your map. It'll point to it in your mini-map. I am currently at Tower Base and I have to go this way. Stolen equipment. Let's see, academic theft. I can get that from these three things: the High Crest, the Raider, and the Stonebeak Brigand. So I can click there and it shows me where they're at. Alright, so let's go over there and do some questing. See my bone thing in the back? It's my bone tattoo. There's some right here. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Alright, I do have an ability. Let's see. Training Bomb. Actually, can't use that anymore, but I do have a new ability, Magma Bomb. I believe I got it before we left last time. They still have Fireball, Flame Pillar, and then I have Backstep. So I'm gonna remember, this is not your typical MMO where you can't tab target through stuff. You actually have to put your crosshairs on a target and attack it just like that. Got a pillar right there. There you go. And we have 2 of 10. We need to find some more. There's some up there, but there's also some over here, I believe. Yep, there they go. Get a little bit closer and start them off. Oh, did I miss? Yes, I did. That was too far. Actually, are these the guys that I need? No, they're not. Thought those were. Some bees. The ones that I need are right here. There we go. Let's get in close and drop a bomb right there. Yeah, I know that hurt. And drop a flame pillar right here. Tab to back away. I just had a lag spike. I have to fix that quick. There we go. Keep saying my party members. I'm pretty sure I'm not in a party. Anyway, let's pick that up. There's another set. Let's get a little bit closer. Oh, the lag spot again. That spell is causing me a lag every time I use it. There you go. Where you go? Take you on. I know I'm just standing here getting hit. It's not very pro, but there, I got out of the way of it. How many more do I need? I'm at 4 of 10. There's another pack right here. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna drop my bomb. Then I'm gonna go here, drop this, and get out of the way. Oh, I missed. Ow, that hit me. Alright, let's see. How many more do I need? Oh, I got some gloves. They spawn pretty quick. Hit you with the fireball, get everybody to come towards me. There we go. Boom. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, and I messed that up too. That's not what I wanted to press. There's something right there. I don't want to get those on me yet. Wow, he's dodged mines twice already. I want to take some of this. Wow, how did you hit me? There you go. I'm at 6. Is there any way I have should have a healing spell already? I don't see one. Is that a bandage? Yeah, I don't get my healing poop yet, I don't think. Alright, let me go ahead and use a bandage. Oh, what's the speed potion? I don't need any mana. I actually need some regeneration here. Alright. Still need some health, but I guess I can use another bandage. Alright. A lot of people talking and oh man, wrong button. I'm used to right clicking to move the screen. A lot of people talking in general chat. So yesterday was the Sony press conference where they announced the PlayStation 4 curious to see what's gonna happen from there. But I thought it was a pretty good press conference. I liked it. I'm not by any chance or by any means a PlayStation fanboy. I actually do not own a PS3 at the moment. Uh, the last one, or my PlayStation, I actually had a Coca-Cola incident happen to it, so it is currently in the land of the dead. That's what you get when you let nephews with Coke cans around your TV area, I guess. But so my last PlayStation had a Coke can incident, and I currently do not have a PS3, but I do have a pretty extensive library of games that I've purchased throughout the years. Uncharted, obviously, Arkham Asylum, uh, Mag for you first-person shooters players. So I do have a pretty extensive library, bunch of different games. Obviously, the Final Fantasies I own. But I currently do own and have in working condition the Xbox or an Xbox. So, and I have a bunch of games that I play for that. I don't know how many of you remember some of the older uh, RPGs that were out for it. I got a few RPGs, obviously not Fallout, Fables. I have Pirates, Dark Waters, or whatever it's called. I don't remember. So I'm not, and obviously you see me here playing on the PC, so I'm obviously not a fanboy of any system by far. I play whatever game I want to play when I want to play it. If I think it's a good game, I'm gonna play it. It's as simple as that. And oh, I have to kill these two. I'm done with the quest. And I was watching the conference. I actually put a video of my thoughts. I listed the specs and all that, and I said what I thought about it. If you want to check it out, it's in my channel. But I was reading a lot of stuff, I guess, from the forums and on YouTube, the comments on other videos, and especially on like the IGN forums and other forums. I was reading a lot of the comments, and obviously some of the stuff that happened hit a nerve with the fanboys, like the Xbox fanboys, like the Bungie stuff. They really did not like the fact that Bungie is, in their words, selling out Sony, which I don't think it's selling out. I think it's simple thing of before Sony's architecture just sucked when it came to gaming. Their technology that they were using was probably one of the worst for developers to make games on, because it was a little bit harder than it was on other consoles or PC or whatever. And now that they're going to the x86 64 architecture, it's actually going to be a lot more developer friendly. And I don't know what I can't comment on Bungie's relationship with Xbox, obviously, but obviously they were looking to branch out more and have their games available to more people, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, if you just think, if you're a game developer, do you want your game to be played by a limited group of people, or I'm lagging a little bit, or would you want your game to be played by a bigger audience? A bigger audience means more money. Wow, I'm lagging big time. I have something downloading in the background. I think I should stop that. Hold on one second. Alright, that should be a lot better. I had a client updating in the background, and it was just every once in a while it'd lag on me whenever I guess the download ramped up. Anyway, like I was saying, would you want your game played by a few people, or would you rather your game get put out there to the masses for everyone to enjoy? Obviously, them putting a statue of Master Chief in their Sony video uh, was, it could have been going a little bit too far. I mean, Master Chief has been a staple on the Xbox for years, so all right, if you wanna say, oh, they sold out because of that, it's your right to do that. It's your right to say that. But I think it was more an homage on things to come and less screw you Xbox. Yeah, they did say that they were gonna have some exclusive DLC for the PlayStation, but that was because it was during the PlayStation's conference. Obviously, when the Xbox's conference comes along, I'm sure they're gonna tell Xbox people that Destiny's gonna have some exclusive content on the Xbox. Obviously, they're not. It's not gonna be the same content, otherwise it wouldn't be exclusive. But they might have a few maps for the PlayStation and a few different maps for the Xbox or whatever, guns or some armor or whatever. That's not a big deal. I mean, if you want all the DLC, I guess you can get it twice on different consoles, which more than likely won't happen. But oh, there you go, crawling. But they have to do something to sell their games. Obviously, that's what they do with their pre-orders. A lot of their pre-orders is, hey, you order our game from here, we'll give you this, or hey, you order our game from here, we'll give you this. Like GameSpot, or not GameSpot, GameStop likes to do a lot of the pre-orders. Oh wait, I have something in my bags, I think. That'll port me back. Yeah, let's use that. GameStop uses a lot of the stuff where they get with developers and they'll include a special map or something for GameStop if you pre-order through GameStop, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, you can still get your game through Amazon or Newegg or whatever other gaming thing you want. Green Man Gaming. If you wanted to order your game, if you wanted to order from straight from the developer, I'm sure every person that's selling it, every company that's selling it, uh, will have a different type of DLC for you or something to sweeten the pot for you to get it from them. It all comes down to personal preference on what you want to play or what you deem as good enough for you. Unfortunately, I am not a huge first-person shooter. My biggest first-person shooter that I really liked, I can play. Let's not get me wrong. I actually enjoyed Call of Duties and the Battlefields. Bad Company was awesome, but again, it was more for the single player and less for the multiplayer. I can do the single player story just fine, but when it comes to the multiplayer, I'm just not that into first person shooters. Mainly because I suck. I'm not the best first person shooter guy out there. I have a friend who's pretty good and he goes like 40 and 2 or 50 and 3 and stuff like that, but I'm not the best shooter guy out there. I'll admit that I'm a noob when it comes to shooters. But that's why I don't really like playing online shooters. The game that is an exception is Mag. Battlefield 3 could have been an exception, but I really didn't play it. And it's not because it was a bad game. It's just at the time I just wasn't wanting to, I guess I would say. But Mag was an exception for me because it was more reliant on team-based stuff. You'd actually have to work as a team to capture a spot and then to hold it, or you would have to you could spec as a healer and like sit there with a bunch of grenades and just a pistol and shoot anybody that comes through the door and run out and heal your guys and then run back in and protect your space. If some guys go down, you can go grenade crazy, start throwing grenades, and just like help maintain the point until you or somebody else can revive somebody. So I enjoyed playing a medic in Mag. Obviously, other games have gone that route with medics. Where am I supposed to go? I have no idea. Talk to Terrace at the tower. Terrace at the tower base. The tower base is. I'm at the tower base. I guess there. Yeah. Okay. So straight down. What got me upset with the Call of Duty games is that you could uh, you could get into a match and have you be a low level 5 or 6 character, and then there would be somebody that's like level 35 that got into the same match with you because he was in grouped with a friend, and he's just destroying everybody. And the damn dogs for kill streaks is retarded. I just didn't enjoy them.
This ought to be
There's a lot
hilarious.
of things that I didn't
Everything's
enjoy
gone
about first-person
crazy.
shooter. It
And
felt
according to
more
plan.
like it was less based on skill, and believe me when I say I probably have no skill when it comes to first-person shooters, just because I'm the type of guy that will get a sniper rifle and hide in one spot and kill 3-4 people, and then I just stay there. I just like get camp happy, and I won't move. By that time, a few of those people that I've killed are smart, and they're like, well, I know where this guy's hiding. I'm gonna go there and kill him, and they'll sneak up behind me and knife me in the back. So, like I said, I'm not your smartest first-person shooter player, but
We honor each other.
it's personal preference. I just don't like it, I guess. But getting back to Destiny, I think that that was like, well, not Destiny itself, because Destiny still hasn't come out, but Bungie is known for making games on the Xbox. And from reading the forums, you'd think that Bungie sold out and they're going to be exclusive. Now, that company that made that one game, the puzzle game, I can't think of the name right now, but it looks really, really good. That game or that company was making games solely for Xbox, and I think they're only going to be making games for PlayStation now. So you could, if you want to say that they sold out, fine, I can give you that one. But Bungie's still going to be cross-platform. They're going to make games for Xbox just as they're making games for the PlayStation. Oh, I let them get too close. So I don't think they sold out. I just think they're trying to get their product out to, oh my goodness, he's rolling at me. They're trying to get their product out to a wider audience. And I can't hate on that. I mean, have I played Halo? Yes, I've played Halo. Do I like Halo? No, I do not like Halo. I just couldn't get into the first or second Halo, and I know the Master Chief story is pretty good. I like Blue versus Red. I've seen those shows on YouTube a lot before. I like the Master Chief character and all that, but I just couldn't get into the game. It's not that it's more that it's a shooter than it is anything else. And like I said, there's very few shooters that I like. Some of the wartime simulators, like Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, Battlefield, I can get into those stories. But when it comes to replaying it, once I play it and find out what the story is, or see the story, it's just like, I don't feel like playing it anymore. So where is this guy at? I'm supposed to talk to him. Alright, he's down there. Those are down there. Mana crystals are the mudmen. Oh, I have to go recharge by a campfire. I'll do that real quick and get that over with. There's a lot of other neat games that I saw for the PlayStation, like Killzone. I'm a big Killzone fan. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm a big fan because of the... It's not a fire? That should be a fire. What's going on? Where's the campfire? I'm not a huge fan of shooters, but I can get it behind an action game, and Killzone's more a shooter, an action shooter than it is a first-person shooter. So I can get behind the Killzone. The graphics on the Killzone game were pretty insane. I heard that it was a live demo. They were actually playing the game. So what you saw is what you got as far as graphics. A few of the other ones, obviously, there's some games out there that were already announced that are gonna be awesome on whatever console you play it on. The one that looked like Dragon's Dogma, I can't remember. It's like Down something or other. That game looked insane. I mean, actually, it probably looked more. It looked like Dragon's Dogma a little bit. The dragons had more detail. Obviously, it's a next gen game, so I expect it to be a little bit better graphically. But where are these campfires? Let me just look for it. Is it gonna show me where the campfire is? No, it's not. Those games are pretty neat. So I'm actually looking forward to the Xbox party now. I want to see what they're gonna come to the table with. I wasn't sure if Sony was gonna release the specs or not, because I figure with Xbox still looming out there, I haven't released anything. They can change stuff up. But then I was thinking, it's pretty late in the development thing. If they want to get it out, if they want to get their Xbox out by, I can't find the fire. Is this a fire? No. I guess I can make a fire. Don't I have the stuff to make a fire? Yeah, there we go. It's the same as the other one. I don't know why it wasn't letting me. There, my stamina's going up. Oh, maybe it was. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Come on, give me 120%. There we go. Fully restored. Now I have to go all the way back over there. I should have just put it over there. That was smart. I was thinking about Xbox, and I was like, well, maybe Xbox is gonna come and change it up. But if they want to get their system, their console out at to not beat. I don't care. I don't think they really care if they beat Sony, but they want to get it out around the same time frame. I don't think they want to do what Sony did and wait a whole year before releasing their console. Oh, there was a fire, and I guess this is a fire. I just wasn't paying attention to the top left part of the screen. Let's see. Yeah. Derp a derp. But
Fortune
they're not gonna have
smiles on
time
us.
to change their
These
specs and get
ears
it out
await your
by
words.
fall or the Christmas time frame in 2013. So I believe they're pretty much stuck in there. I mean, they might add a few things if they can, if it's even possible. Like PlayStation having the Gaikai, you knew that once they bought Gaikai, Sony bought Gaikai, that they were gonna add some type of functionality with the Gaikai. Using onslaught charm. You knew they were gonna add some type of Gaikai functionality. Is this an onslaught? Yes, it is. They were gonna add that functionality to their places, and I mean, why wouldn't they add that? Oh, wrong button.
We
Why wouldn't
honor
they add
each
that
other.
functionality? And I'm a huge fan of backwards compatibility. I actually had one of the first run PlayStations because it did have the backwards compatibility. I understand why they had to change, and I understand why they had to. Oh, I'm lagging again. Let's look at the ground. Look at the ground. Oh, let's get away from the fire. There we go. I understand why they had to remove it because it was just too expensive to put the backwards compatibility in the consoles. So it's no big thing. Oh, there's another one of those guys. Oh man, I missed. So it's no big thing them not having it. I understood why they did it. It sucked for me once I had to replace one of the first PlayStations, because then I actually had to break out my PlayStation 2 if I wanted to play like the Final Fantasies and stuff. The old ones that I had, 7 and 8 and 9. But it wasn't a big issue. I mean, I already had the console. I didn't trade it in for PlayStation 3 or anything like that. And the way they're doing it, or the way I think they're going to do it, which a lot of people seem to think is going to be the same thing, is that they're going to have some type of streaming service, which is what Gaikai is, a game streaming service. But they're gonna have it where all the library for the PS3, 2, and 1 are gonna be available on this Gaikai streaming service, and you'll be able to play it. Now, how they're gonna do that without charging you for your game again, or if you already have the game, if you already purchased the game, how are you gonna get that game in your library? Wow, I'm lagging again. Something's going on. It's making me lag a little bit here. I don't know. I heard somebody say that they might have it where you put in your PS3, PS2, PS1 disc in the drive, and it'll recognize the game, and then it'll unlock it. Maybe that's what they're aiming for. I don't know. I think that's kind of out there to think that's how it's gonna work, because you still have to put in some sort of chip or modifier for the well, I guess with the Blu-ray discs, I don't think it would matter much. I think it would read what's on there, especially the header on the disc, and I guess it would be the same with the DVD or a CD-ROM. It would be able to read the header, but they would have to make some sort of functionality that. Where are you going? Where the Gaikai would be able, or the PlayStation would be able to send the information to the Gaikai streaming service, and say, hey, this guy put this game in his PS4. Go ahead and unlock it. Let him use the streamer. Now, what's to say that unless I guess they could do it where you actually have to have the physical disc in there and be able to put it in. Back it up. There we go. because there you go. Take that. Oh, get out of the way. Because otherwise, you would be able to go to any red box or that still, I guess, has it. I don't know. Are there any blockbusters still out there? Or even if you rent games from GameFly, you'd be able to rent games and unlock them and return the game, and you have this game unlocked. So unless they were gonna do something like you actually have to have the physical disc in your PS4 for it to read it and say, okay, this game is unlocked. It'll let you play it now. I guess that would be a way about it. I just don't know how they're gonna do it. It's still too early to know what they plan on doing. Gaikai is just—it's an unbelievable thing that they got, and I think it's gonna add like just so much dimension to the PlayStation 4. So I'm glad to see that they're gonna be working with it. I mean, yeah, it's not 100% backwards compatible because it's really you're not using the media to play the game, but you are using the media to unlock the game. So in a sense, it is backwards compatible because you'll still need the media if they decide to do it that way. Like I said, that's still speculation because they haven't released any information on it, so we don't know for sure that's how they're gonna do it. That's one way I think that they would be able to do it successfully anyway, by letting you use the physical media that you bought. Now, if you downloaded a PS3 title, that might be a little bit more tricky unless it's on your, I guess it wouldn't be because it would be on your PlayStation Network. It would be tagged to your ID. So you could always, Gaikai could always read from your ID and say, oh, he purchased that via the digital download, so that one he's allowed to play. Because it's hard to sell your media digitally, so I don't think you can. So I guess they could do it that way too. The only thing is, are they gonna make it a free thing, or are they gonna make it a subscription thing, or are they gonna tie it to the PlayStation Plus? That could be a possibility. They can tie it to PlayStation Plus, and for the PlayStation Plus members, they get it for free. But for every person that's not on PlayStation Plus, they can do it where to unlock a game or whatever, you have to pay a couple dollars or something. I wouldn't be mad at that either. I want to say Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I believe they have a system in place where when you buy one of the newer games, you can go and unlock all the songs from the old game on the new one as download media by just paying like a small fee or something, and it'll become available, so you don't have to be swapping games. I don't know, I haven't played Rock Band in a long time, nor Guitar Hero. But that would be one way to do it. I mean, I wouldn't hate on that too much. They have to make money off of the system, and somehow they bought Gaikai not to give it away for free or to try to sell more PlayStation 4s. They bought Gaikai because they were thinking about using it to get money from it, obviously. Or otherwise they wouldn't have bought it. So obviously it's gonna make the PlayStation 4 more craveable, I would say. People are gonna want to use that, especially if they start putting games on there that using it as a thing where you can do tests or trials instead of having to download a copy of the game or a partial copy of the game to try the game out. If you could stream a demo of the game from the Gaikai software, that would be so amazing. Let me get out of here. I don't want to shoot those guys. Because all you'd have to do is play the game while stream and play the demo, and if you like it, you can buy it. And then you don't have to worry about filling up your hard drive on your PlayStation and stuff. So that could be something that would be amazing. I would like to see them do that. Like I said, overall, the PlayStation impressed me. I mean, I hear a lot of people say, oh, my PC is stronger than the new PlayStation 4, Cry Me a River, blah, blah, blah. My PC is probably stronger than the new PlayStation 4. If you're going to look at what's in it as far as the equipment. But what you got to think about is that when you're building a PC, and by no means I'm no expert in it, I have built several PCs in my time, and like soup them up by doing a bunch of tinkering in it and stuff. So I'm no expert, but I do know a little bit about like what goes into the processes and stuff, as far as like your frame, how to get your frames up, or your memory and all that stuff, and overclocking and all that. I have done that successfully a bunch of times, not only for myself, for a bunch of other people that have asked me to build them PCs. So I'm not an expert, but I can at least discuss to the fact that when you have a PC and when you get a CPU, like what it's going to be an 8-core processor, an APU at that. That's going to be in the new PlayStation. Well, that's going to save on cooling because you're not going to have an independent CPU and an independent GPU that you're going to have to worry about the system overheating. You're going to have a second chip in the PlayStation, but it's supposed to be strictly for use of downloading and uploading stuff. So I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal to worry about the heat, but two independent GPU and a CPU independently will generate a lot of heat. APU is going to drastically reduce the amount of heat generated by those two chips by putting it in one APU. Now, normally in a PC, an APU isn't as good as a separate GPU and a CPU. For instance, what's available out there now as far as APU, the top of the line is what, the A10, which is a quad core GPU, and it's got a what, 7660D Radeon card in it. Obviously, the Radeon card is nowhere near as good as the ones out there, the 79, or was it the 7970s, or the 7990 that's out from that one company. Obviously, the 7660D is nowhere near as good as those. So you could build a computer with an independent CPU and GPU that's gonna do way better than the APU. But when it comes to a PC CPU, it's not there just for gaming. It's there to run a lot more stuff on your PC. So they have to wire it differently or have it run differently. You don't want 100% of the CPU to focus on helping your game system or whatever. It's going to be doing a lot more stuff, running your Windows, running other stuff. And then your GPU is going to be focused on your gaming, but it's also going to be focusing on other stuff as far as rendering and doing a bunch of other stuff. So when it comes to comparing a CPU and a GPU, there's a difference. It's not just, oh, my CPU is better. Your CPU needs to be stronger. Your GPU needs to be stronger in a PC because it's running more than just one thing. On a console, you're only worried about gaming with the console. You're not really doing too much other stuff. So, can I go back? Should I go back? Nah, that's just right there. On a console, you're not worried too much about, oh, I got some lag. Stop and look at the floor. Zoom in on the floor. There we go. On a console, you're not just worried about, or worried about the CPU being strong enough to handle everything. You're not going to be multitasking like crazy. You might have a couple different things going on, but it's going to be a couple. On a PC, where I have it plugged into 3, 4, 5 monitors, it's not going to be nowhere near the same, obviously. Let's see, do I want the gold or do I want the experience? Oh, I have to select, let's take that. Ooh, line level 7. Actually, I should go, before I go down to Quest Hub here, I'm gonna go learn my new abilities. Let me talk to this guy.
For the Federation, fool.
So while everybody says, oh, how the PC is stronger, your PC has to be stronger to run the games and multitask and have 2 monitors. And is PC gaming better? Well, it depends on who you are. Some people might not like PC gaming. Some people might not like keyboard and mouse. Yeah, you can plug an Xbox controller, as you see to the bottom right there, but some people just don't like it. So they rather have the console and sit in the living room. Like, I have 2 nephews that recently got into PC gaming. I got them playing DCUO. They have their own World of Warcraft accounts. They like it. But is PC gaming for everybody? As a kid, any system that allows you to play a video game, you're gonna enjoy. It doesn't matter what it is. But as somebody who grew up on consoles and really never got into PC gaming, maybe they just don't want the hassle of the PC gaming. Maybe I mean, obviously they don't understand. It's cheaper to probably to build a PC for gaming than it would be to buy a next gen console, and you could probably get the same graphics from them. But it's not always about graphics. Excuse me, I had to have a sip of water. Sometimes it's about the library. And when it comes to the PlayStation, obviously there's some exclusive titles. I already got it. Let's see my skills. I think it's K. There's obviously some exclusive titles that you can get for your console. Oh, there's a trap. Let's put that there. That you wouldn't be able to get. That's passive. Oh, this is passive. What did I learn? Oh, Fireball 2 and Painful Traps. That's all I got. Okay. Did they put Fireball? Yeah. Uncharted, for instance. Uncharted is a a Sony exclusive title for the PlayStation. I don't see that title coming to PC at any time soon. PlayStation likes to milk its exclusives. That way you have a reason for buying a PlayStation. Whereas if it's a title that's available on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation, then you have the choice of console to play it on. Like for a while, Final Fantasy was only available. Oh, I'm lagging again. Was only available on PlayStation. So if you wanted to play Final Fantasy, you'd have to play it on a PlayStation. Well, now that they're going to Xbox, and some of it's available on PC, you have your choice of console. Oh, are they over here? Yeah, there they go. To play it on. But the exclusive titles, Killzone, your Uncharted, those right there alone are worth the price of admission to buy a PlayStation. Maybe you don't like it, but there's a lot of people that love those games. I for one, love the Uncharted series. I remember when the first one came out, and I was like, wow, this is like a way better version of Tomb Raider. And now Tomb Raider's coming out with the same type of gameplay, so it's like one fed from the other one. Now the other one's feeding back from the primary one, so or the other one. So I mean, I don't mind it. It's just more games for me to play that I'm gonna enjoy. So those games alone, and there's quite a few others that are PlayStation exclusives that you can't get playing a PC. So if you don't like or if you don't mind playing those games, or you don't want to play those games, then by all means, you don't need to have a PlayStation. But that's the one thing that a PlayStation will have over a PC console. Because yeah, you can always upgrade, and 4 or 5 years down the line, you're not going to be able to. You're going to have a PC that's probably going to be like 2 or 3 times better than your console counterpart, Xbox or PlayStation, just because you're going to be able to upgrade your CPU. You're going to be able to upgrade. Would you stay still? Oh my goodness. Come here. Stand in there. Where you wouldn't be able to upgrade some other stuff. So on your console at all, you're not going to be upgraded at all. You'll be able to upgrade your RAM. You'll be able to upgrade your CPU, your GPU. You'll be able to get a new motherboard. Anything you want to get, you'll be able to upgrade to. So, but this is the beauty of it. With the Gaikai thing that they have, oh my goodness, I'm lagging like really bad right now. With the Gaikai that they have coming in place, they'll be able to stream these other games. Yeah, it's still 2-3 years down the road, but when you think about it, they'll have time to work on it, and they'll be able to stream these games that wrong button, that people are gonna say that aren't good enough or aren't good to put on a down here. Oh my goodness. Let me kill this guy real quick. He's hopping around and not making me too happy. Oh, you missed me. There you go. With the Gaikai system, they'll be able to stream some games that they'll be able to play on a better system, and you'll be able to play it as well on your PC, so or on your PlayStation. So, like I said, that's something to look forward. Now we're waiting to see what Xbox comes with, because if Xbox comes with something better, it's PlayStation's turn to step up the ante. I think that they're going to be releasing Oh, I'm wrong button. I wanted to put that down. I don't know if you saw there, but I did a combo move. I'll show you again. If Xbox does step up their game and make their system sound more appealing than PlayStation did this past or yesterday, oh my goodness, it's gonna be on with the console wars. The one thing I see helping the PlayStation out, here's the combo. Put that down and then hit spacebar right after it to activate Flame Pillar. Kill this Shaggy. The one thing I think has PlayStation, besides the Gaikai and some other stuff working in its favor, is the announcement of Blizzard working with Sony. That, I think, was probably the biggest thing ever, just because that's freaking huge. You have the Blizzard money. No, sorry about that. I got cut off there. My external hard drive that I used to record videos got full. I had to switch. Should have checked it before I started recording, but I wasn't paying attention. So I switched to another one real quick, and I am back. Anyway, as we were talking about the Blizzard and Sony wedding, that to me is huge, because Blizzard has an unlimited resource of wealth. If they want to develop for the PlayStation, oh my god, I can just imagine the type of games that they could develop. They used to be, Blizzard, for most people that don't know, used to be a console. Chris Metzen said it in his short time out there in the presser. There was a couple games that they made for a console before they jumped on this PC train. So if they wanted to get back into the console, they could easily do it. And then they have an innameable amount of wealth that they could use. They wouldn't need to get another They wouldn't need to get another studio or a developer to help them out. They could just do everything in house. Oh, come here, come here. I got something for you. They could do everything in house and not worry about having to pay for this or going over budget or whatever. And they would have, like they always say, when it's ready, when is it coming out, when it's ready, they can stick to that and not worry about people complaining or a game being released too soon. Star Wars The Old Republic. That was one game that I had so high expectations for, and it let me down just because, I don't know, it was just, I was so ready to make that my next MMO that I was going to play for years, and I played it for a good bit. I actually enjoy it. I still, from time to time, log into it and enjoy my time in it. Leveling, I mean, the leveling with the voiceover stuff, it's second to none. Second to none. That is probably the best leveling system in any game I've ever played, ever, just because of the immersion you get. And like when I first did my Sorcerer to max level, I couldn't wait to find out what happened next with my teacher, my dark teacher, and all that other stuff. And I don't want to give away anything if you're thinking about playing it and want to play his Sorcerer. But what happened with one of my companions in my old thing, that was just, when that happened, I was just like, wow, now I need to go and play the second chapter and see what's going on or what's going to happen next and whatever and whatever. But what is Sony known for, or not known for, but what does Sony have in its back pocket? EverQuest. EverQuest Next, EverQuest 2, whatever those the games are. Did I ever play EverQuest? Yes. Did I play EverQuest when it was pertinent? No. When EverQuest was the game to play, I didn't play it. When EverQuest 2 came out, I was actually playing it uh, around launch. Did I like EverQuest 2? Oh my god, the different classes and the bard and all that stuff that you could do, the player housing, I thought that was amazing. I loved playing EverQuest. But World of Warcraft is probably my first game that I actually played and guilded up and became like hardcore infatuated with it, where, oh my god, I'm running late. I know I have to close tonight, but I have raid in 15 minutes. So you get off work, run in, punch out, and racing to get home so you don't miss the raid. So you're on the team and you don't have to sit out as an alt or whatever, or call in somebody in my guild. Hey, I'm like 2 minutes away from the house. I'll be right there or whatever. Yeah, that's how it used to be with World of Warcraft, because I wanted to raid. I wanted to progress through the content. I loved killing bosses with a group of people. So now that Sony and Blizzard are teammates, basically, just think of the stuff that they can make for the PlayStation. Like, I'll give you some conspiracy theories that I was thinking of. Being that Sony has, I don't want to say conquered, but Sony is, in all honesty, Sony's the first console to make a major MMO, a AAA MMO, and I'll still consider DCUO a AAA MMO. If you haven't played DCUO, you don't know what DCUO is about, go check out my channel. My channel will tell you everything you need to know about DCUO. DCUO is such a fun game to play. You have all the characters. You have, if you're a comic book fan, it's just amazing to play. It's an action MMO. You have basically kind of like this, where you have your left click and right click if you play on computer. You can also play on your computer with a joystick, an Xbox controller, and you can play it on your PlayStation. And I've played it on PlayStation and I've played it on PC, and the gameplay is pretty similar. It's actually a little bit better on PC because I think the game was made with console in mind. Excuse me one second. Needed a sip of water. But the game, I think, is pretty awesome. I like it. I have fun. I mean, it's not something that I play like every day. If you go to my videos, you can see I got one of my friends to try it that hadn't played it ever, and he actually liked it. He thought it was a pretty good game. I mean, there's a lot of free-to-play games out there, but top of my list is probably going to be DCUO, then like maybe like a Runes of Magic or Latro or something like that. But yeah, so that got me thinking. Sony already knows how to make an MMO on the PlayStation. Yeah, it's had its fair share of problems, but they already know how to get the mega server to work on the PlayStation. They're doing it now. Why not make a World of Warcraft Pandaria port to your Sony? Yeah, that's a big conspiracy theory. I'm sure nobody, not many people, I don't even have to kill this guy, but I'm going to do it. I don't know why. Not many people are thinking about that. All right, 1, 2, get away, throw bomb. Sucker, take some of that. Not many people, or I haven't heard anyway, many people talking about that. That's a conspiracy theory that's way out there. But hey, it could happen. Chris Metzen is crazy enough to suggest something like that, and Blizzard, if any company can get it done, Blizzard can get it done. And I mean, it doesn't have to be a, I mean, it's gonna be a port. If they're gonna do it, they're not gonna do it half-assed. They're gonna do it right. If you look at the button scheme for DCUO, you have your your X, A, B, and Y buttons, and then as the first 1 through 4 abilities, and then if you hold the right trigger down, it turns into your 5 through 8 abilities. Well, you don't have to have too much stuff on your PlayStation, or you don't have to have too much buttons. I mean, you can go by with the bare essentials. You can even make some macros. You don't need to have 50 buttons, and Blizzard has been streamlining their characters and their abilities. Like I remember back in, I'll go to Burning Crusade. I played during vanilla, but in vanilla you still had your, you had a lot of buttons, but they were pretty much standard. And in Burning Crusade, you had a crap ton of. Look at this guy swinging his big ass axe around, little guy. You had a crap ton of. Oh, I'm lagging again. Hold on, let the lag go away. There we go. You had a crap ton of buttons like that you would actually need to use for combat to make. Not all classes. Like hunters are still a one button spamming monster. That's all they did was spam one button, and they'd have a macro with every one of their shots in it, so they wouldn't really have to do too much. They could just sit there and spam their one button. But other classes needed to have a bunch of buttons to be successful. Mages had a crap ton of stuff. Warlocks, well, depending on the type of warlock. If you were a what, affliction warlock, you had a lot of stuff to do. But if you were a Destro warlock in Burning Crusade, all you had to do was sacrifice your succubus and spam Shadow Bolt, and you top DPS easy. Nowadays, you probably have to do a little bit more. Like I said, I haven't played in a while. I did have. Well, let's see. The only class I do not have max, or I did not have max for Cataclysm, because I still haven't maxed everybody in Pandaria. The only class I did not have maxed in Cataclysm was probably my Warrior and a DK. And the Warrior is like 82, 83. The DK I just never. I did Cataclysm, or actually no, I did what was it? Wrath of the Lich King beta, and I was in early beta for that, and I played. Let's go there. That's what I want. I played the heck out of. What do I need? Oh, I just need one more fragment. Okay. Oh, somebody left some stuff here. Can I pick it up? Yes, I can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody did. Or I did so much DK testing back then. Like I remember as DKs going into an instance with five blood DKs, no healer, no designated tank, just go and pull aggro from each other, and we had so many bloodworms going out that the bloodworms themselves would be the ones to heal everybody up, so you didn't have to worry about healing. So we could go clear dungeons as 5 DKs, and that's when they were like so severely overpowered, but you knew that they were overpowered for a reason. And I don't remember if it was blood tanking at the time or Unholy was the tank tree or whatever, but they could, with them streamlining the way the oh, what the heck are you doing there? With them streamlining the way the attacks are. Oh, I thought you were dead. With them streamlining the way, oh, I got a lock strong box. With streamlining the way the attacks are going now, where you don't need to have 15, 20 combos, and you still would have macros available to you, so you can do a bunch of other stuff. You could probably set it up to where you have your first 4 buttons on the right, do something, and then you can use your directional pad to do some other stuff, like make them as buttons. You have 8 right there on your. You have 8 right there in the front of your controller, and then you can use your triggers as modifiers, and have one trigger like change the bar to something else, and the other trigger change it to another one, and you have they're 8x3. You have 24 different button combinations or button slots that you can use, macro slots or whatever. I mean, it wouldn't take much for somebody to get used to it. Ooh, that was a nice one. Come here, guys. Take that, and then I'm gonna drop one of those. Get out of the way. So if anybody could do it, Blizzard and Sony combined as a team would be able to do it. And just think, even if they could, more than likely they can get away with, because they could get away with doing a sub fee, which I doubt. They could probably put it free to play, and just make it where you have to use the cash shop for stuff, they could do that if they wanted to, and you'd have so many people using the cash shop and doing stuff. I mean, they kind of sort of have a cash shop now, and people would have to start over leveling their characters. Just think of the possibilities. I mean, some people now have a really strong desktop that they use to play their games on. And if you were going away on vacation or something, come here, there we go. If you're going away on vacation, what would be easier? For you to carry your, to pack up your, oh, I need to get away. I'm right here. Drop, drop. There you go. Or would it be easier for you to carry your, I mean, obviously if you have a laptop that's strong enough to play World of Warcraft, that's still an option to you, but most people don't. I have a laptop that I can play World of Warcraft on, but it's going to be, oh, why can't I get that far? Did I get them already? I guess I did. I have a laptop that can play the games or World of Warcraft pretty decent. It's not on max settings. It might be medium to low, but if I wanted to play on my laptop, I could. But how many people have that? How many people have a ready available laptop that they can do that with? Would it be easier to pack your tower, and if you're going to be going like on a plane ride for a few weeks,
need my help?
somewhere, or would it be easier to just put in your PlayStation and pack it up, or your PlayStation 4, pack it up, plug it into the hotel monitor, and at nights you can get some gaming in on your PlayStation? I mean, it makes sense.
Greetings,
Like I said,
greetings.
it's a. I don't want to repeat that. It's a conspiracy theory. It's not really a conspiracy theory, but it's a thought that is way out there. I gotta go speak to Leander. Use the safe haven teleport. Where is the safe haven? Oh, that's back in town. Where's Leander? Oh, right there.
What?
Alright, now where do I have to go? Let's see. This is the one I'm doing. It's over there. Let's go over there real quick. So it's just something that I was thinking about when I heard that Blizzard was partnering up. I mean, that's a pretty big move. That's a pretty bold move for Blizzard to choose sides with PlayStation. I'm sure Microsoft was like the whole Microsoft. I'm sure that every member of the Microsoft team was watching the Sony presser just so they could see what they're making. And I'm pretty sure that they all just their asses just tightened when Chris Metzen came out on stage. They didn't know what he was gonna announce. Obviously, the thing to announce is Diablo. Obviously, that makes more sense than anything else. But the thing tied with Blizzard and Activision and Chris Metzen and is everybody knows them from World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo. Those are three titles that are pretty are in high regard. So it's not like those are just three okay titles. A lot of people play those games. A lot of people like those games. Why am I like running like it's so low frame rates? Something's going on.
What?
There we go. It's just a lag spike. Alright, now I have to get back. What is this? Oh, guild creation. No, thank you. I have to get back there. Do I have any more teleport scrolls? Oh, wrong one. Oh, yes, let's use it. So, that's just a pretty bold move. I don't know. I'm here talking about Sony and some other stuff while I'm playing my Let's Play of Tera. I hope you are enjoying the Tera gameplay. Again, I'm playing as a Mystic. Mystic is your support healer, I guess. It's not a main healer. Your main healer would be your priest or whatever it is, but the mystic can heal. Okay, that's great.
Greetings and meetings.
I think I have to turn something else over. Oh, no, both those things are over there. Let's see if I can... Magic is over here. See if I can learn anything. Flame Pillar 2, let's learn that. And Time Gyre. When do I get a healing spell? Magma Bomb, Fireball 3, Retaliate, Velk's Horn. Oh wait, I'm not playing a Mystic. Jeez. I am actually playing a Sorcerer. That's why I haven't gotten any healing spells yet. Derp derp. I have, if you go back in my videos, I played a, this race is called the Potpourri.
Tell me anything.
Or something like that. Potpourri,
meals.
Potpourri. Yeah, let's pay for that. And when I did my Mystic video in the beta for this, I actually was Potpourri race, so I keep going thinking that I'm still playing the Mystic when I'm actually playing a Sorcerer. But this is Sorcerer gameplay in Tera. You've seen how I have to use the reticle to aim my spells. It's not just tab target and lock on or whatever. It's actually a little bit harder than that. And actually, let's open my spell book. I got, what else did I learn? I learned Time Gyre and Flame Pillar. So Time Gyre is the only new spell I got. What's that do? Briefly immobilize up to 3 targets within 18 meters. Prevents other players from using evasion and movement skills. Effect ends after the target takes damage or is knocked down. Alright. Let's see what that's about. Get out of my way. There we go. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What the heck? Maybe I wasn't close enough. I think I'm supposed to target all 3 before. Let's try it again. There we go. Oh, I guess that one didn't work on that one. Alright, let's kill these guys now. Thanks for playing. Come again. Let's go over here. Yeah, that's another feature. The Ranger class has a lot of those, like his multi-shot or whatever. That he's got to hit more than one target. You actually, or there's something like an aim shot or something you can lock on. But you have to do it quick, and then you have to repress the button once you lock on. Alright, let's right there. Have another one. Let's talk to you.
And meetings. Are you hurt? Tell me more.
And
Tell me
I think
anything.
that's just the repeatable. So I think I only have one quest and obtain the essence cores. And that was our Tera Online Let's Play. If you like the game, it is currently free to play with an optional cash shop, and you can download the game at tera.nmas.com. So what do you gamers think of our Sorcerer gameplay in Tera Online? Leave me a comment below with your thoughts or questions, and if you want to see me play any other games, you can also let me know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future gaming videos. And as always, this has been Santos from Phail Gaming. Thanks for watching. See ya.